Heather Burns, best known for her role as Cheryl Frasier in the hit movie Miss Congeniality, has expressed her excitement about the possibility of returning for a third installment in the beloved comedy franchise. The actress, who played the sweet and quirky Miss Rhode Island, recently shared that she would jump at the chance to reprise her role if the opportunity came along. In a recent interview, Burns was asked about her experience working on Miss Congeniality and whether she'd ever considered doing another film in the series. Her answer was an enthusiastic yes. "It would be so much fun," she said. "I loved being part of that movie, and I think a third one could be really great." Miss Congeniality, which was released in 2000, starred Sandra Bullock as FBI agent Gracie Hart, who goes undercover at a beauty pageant. The movie quickly became a fan favorite, blending comedy, action, and a touch of heart. Burns played the lovable Cheryl, whose memorable April 25th answer to the perfect date question became a lasting pop culture moment. A sequel, Miss Congeniality 2, Armed and Fabulous, was released in 2005. While it didn't receive the same level of acclaim as the original, fans of the franchise still enjoyed seeing their favorite characters reunite on screen. Burns also returned for the sequel and worked closely with Bullock again, reinforcing the strong bond among the cast members. Now, nearly 2 decades after the last film, Burns is adding her voice to the growing chorus of fans and cast members who are open to a third movie. "I think people still love those characters," she explained. "They were fun, they were flawed, and they had a lot of heart. I think there's still a story to tell." When asked about what a third movie could look like, Burns said she hasn't seen a script or had any official talks, but she believes it could work well as a reunion-style film. "Maybe it's a special anniversary pageant, or maybe the characters have all moved on in their lives and are brought back together for a cause," she suggested. "There are a lot of ways it could go." Burns also shared her admiration for Sandra Bullock, who not only starred in the films but also served as a producer. She praised Bullock's leadership and creativity on set, saying that working with her was a highlight of her career. "She was incredible to work with," Burns said. "She's funny, kind, and she really cared about making the best movie possible." Though there is currently no official word on whether a third Miss Congeniality film is in development, Burns' comments have reignited interest among fans who have long hoped for another installment. Many took to social media to share their excitement, with some saying they'd watch it in a heartbeat. Some fans even suggested ideas for potential storylines. A few mentioned the possibility of Gracie Hart training a new generation of undercover agents, or the return of the pageant world with modern twists. Others simply said they would love to see their favorite characters together again, no matter the plot. Burns remains busy with other projects, but says the role of Cheryl still holds a special place in her heart. "It was such a joyful experience," she recalled. "We laughed so much on set, and I still get people quoting that line about April 25th to me. It's amazing how much it stuck with people." She also acknowledged the impact the movie had, especially for women. "It celebrated strength and friendship, but it also reminded us that you don't have to choose between being tough and being yourself," Burns said. Whether or not a third film ever gets made, Burns is grateful for the legacy of Miss Congeniality and the connection it created with audiences around the world. Still, she remains hopeful. "If they called me tomorrow and said, 'Let's do it,' I'd be there," she said. "It would be so much fun." For now, fans will have to wait and see if the idea gains traction. But with Burns and others expressing interest, the dream of another pageant-themed adventure might not be so far-fetched after all.